Good evening, Mr. Godfrey. Yes, indeed, we're at Newcastle. Just trying to fix a few issues. Because apparently Euroscope has forgotten my login details. And of course I don't know my VATSIM password. But just a few small things to fix before we can get live, I apologise. Password is incorrect. I mean, that seems unlikely. Let's try again. There we go. Right, we're up and running. All the various different things that we need. As always, it's not just a case of one specific bit of software when we're controlling our VATSIM. We have lots of different ones to start. I think we're up and running now. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Firstly, we'll say good evening to the music. And we will get ourselves moved over so we can actually see what's on the screen. Which always takes a little while to open. Fingers crossed it will. But good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, as I say, to Newcastle this evening. Where, by the looks of it, we have just missed an aircraft. There's one just landed. There's an EasyJet taxiing in. There is, by the looks of it, a departure. There's an aircraft currently parked down here somewhere, actually. Apparently, on 53. Can't see them unless it's this. I think it's this Diamond 42 here. Interesting. Okay, let's just pan the camera back around. Let's just have a look over the terminal there. There we go. Hopefully you can all see and hear me. Hopefully everything is working. I will just double check that in fact we don't. Let's get the plugin installed. Which will allow us to see how many aircraft we pick up over the course of this evening here at Newcastle. Start by seeing if there's anything inbound. Currently looking at Denver, that's unhelpful. Let's spin the map. Newcastle, there's currently 5 inbounds on the way, which is quite nice to see. And let's bring up as well the ATC for Durham Tees Valley. We do top down that at the moment, with no one online. There we go, we are now live, everything's up and running. We've all had a wonderful weekend so far. We wait for the aircraft to see what comes up, what comes through. Good evening as well to those of you over on TikTok. Echo, welcome in. Should go on Edinburgh. And I see, I just thought I'd do something different. We do a lot of Edinburgh. We quite like Newcastle. We've not done it for a while, so I thought I'd jump on here. Mottram, you're more than welcome to come fly here to Newcastle. You're welcome to fly out of Newcastle as well. It's entirely up to you. There is, I believe, a bit of a special operations event taking place sort of off the coast of Newcastle later on. So that might be quite interesting. We might get some traffic for that. Captain Phil, welcome in. Edinburgh is a lovely airport to fly in and out of. Always a nice one that I do. Been enjoying flying actually out of Denver. Not Denver, out of Dallas for the last couple of nights. With the new IndyBuild scenery that came out. That's been quite nice, quite good fun. Going to some small airports out in the US. Some of their different procedures. Cole, hello, welcome in. AMD as well. Short haul out of Edinburgh. You could go to Belfast, that's quite nice. Dublin. You could go obviously across the North Sea and to maybe Amsterdam or Rotterdam, maybe somewhere like that. It is indeed Newcastle, Cole. Now we just need some traffic. Techo, yeah, so if you're doing special operations activities, you do need to be a member of a special operations authorized group. And that's not just fighter maneuvers, that's things like search and rescue and things like that. Ben, hello, mate, we're in Newcastle. We don't control Leeming, I'm afraid. We can offer a service outside of controlled airspace, but once you approach the Leeming ATZ, I'd just hand you off. But you're obviously more than welcome to come up. Maybe transit something like the Tilney Radar Corridor. That would be absolutely fine. Maybe through the Hexham Gap, something like that. Have a look. Let's go through this. Oh, wow. That is a very busy somewhere. Cape Town? Is that Cape Town? Was it Cape Town I flew? No. Where did I fly into that you were controlling? Blunderboss sounds good, mate. No worries. Exclamation mark what to say. If you pop that in the chat, exclamation mark what to say, you'll get a link to a phraseology guide. Oh, our Tambo. Yeah, Joburg, of course. Yes, I remember. I was like, that doesn't look like the place I flew into at all. And of course, it's not the place I flew into, so that's why it doesn't look like that. Exclamation mark what to say. All one word. So, Lil, that's exactly right. Just remove the spaces and it should work. Hopefully. Assuming my bot works today. We've been trying to get it working. Everything that you see on the screen, by the way, all the overlay, everything like that, that's all custom built. And hopefully you will get a response from the bot. Let me know if you don't, and I'll explain where to find it. Doesn't appear... Right, okay. Tell you what, I'll add that to my list of things that have broken. Meanwhile, if you head to flightsim.to, and once you're on flightsim.to, search for the little VATSIM cheat sheet. You'll be able to find it there. Just going to move my gyroscope window on horizontal view slightly. There we go. Yep, exactly, mate. That's spot on. Lou, thank you very much for that TikTok follow. Much appreciated. Oh, you've got your S2 Mentor, Mr. Goffrey. Nice, love it. Dougal, hello, mate. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Geneva does have some nice places. Absolutely has some nice places to fly. Cole, thank you very much for the heart me and the go popular. Much appreciated. Just moving the radar view slightly just so we can see it's a bit more central. There we go. Now, we have an inbound from Faro, the Chanix 598. The Chanix 598, sadly, is text only, so we're not going to be able to hear them. But nonetheless, we will provide them with a service. Can you fly RNP's VFR? That's a good question, actually. It's an instrument procedure, so I'm going to suggest no. You can fly the VMC, but I don't think you can fly them VFR. Length of runway here at Newcastle is 7,600 feet, about 2,300 metres. It's not a bad length of runway. Hopefully things will start to pick up. There's a few inbounds. Jamie, yeah, we're on Newcastle, mate. Why are we not controlling Heathrow? Because the quality of pilots at Heathrow is usually terrible. And if I stream it, I don't want to effectively fall foul of the VATSIM rules by complaining about the pilots. And they're usually not great at Heathrow. And I like to do places like this. Yeah, we're on Newcastle. We're doing Newcastle radar, so we're doing the approach function. Because of how it works on VATSIM, we do top-down, so we also do Newcastle ground and we do Newcastle tower. What we also do, if I can remember which button it is this one. We also top-down T-side. We do Durham Tees Valley. So we do approach tower there as well. So a couple of airports under our control here. Jamie, sounds good, mate. Norris, MD, what radius do we provide a special use airspace advisory and information service? We can do that out to about 50 miles. So perhaps from Newcastle, you'd effectively be looking sort of out that way. Expect one in a bit. Cool, will do. Weekend traffic and pilot quality at Heathrow can be frustrating. Yeah, exactly. It's not great. It's not the best. Can we provide a crossing service? We can. It very much depends on which special use airspace you're looking at flying through. So when it comes to Newcastle, the problem is they're mostly danger areas, and danger areas we can't provide a service through. How do we switch views, Jalomi? So we press the F1 key on the keyboard, and then we use the hotkeys, which are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. So F1 and 1 gives me the radar view that looks like this. F1 and 5, for example, gives me the aerodrome traffic monitor. For Newcastle, F1 and 6 does the same for Durham Tees Valley. The restricted zone to the west of... so this one down here, is that the one that we're talking about, Theo? So that is... where is it? That's Delta 442, which is the Bellaby danger area. I'm guessing that's going to be some kind of weapons firing area or something like that. Blue, yes, mate. We're on everything. So Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, we're on all three. I've just spun my map around, so that's a bit confusing. There we go. Yeah, so that's the Bellaby.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa, Newcastle radar. Good evening. Information Alpha, QNH1001. Pass your message.
Newcastle Radar Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa, we have the information now from the QNH 1001 on board, and we would like to request startup and clearance to leave the Newcastle control zone VFR to the West Riley Stagshore Masts VRP.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa, Roger, start approved, the QNH 1001, it is runway 25, but from your position, if it's easy, you can use 07, just let me know.
Roger, we'll probably use 07 then, Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa.
Golf Tango Papa, Roger, report ready for taxi, I'll give you clearance shortly. Zach, yeah, you can absolutely get an A380 in here. I don't know where you'd park it, but you could get one in. I don't know about F keys and their numbers, I'm afraid. I'm guessing you have to press a button to do the F key. So like an FN. So you'd press that, and then F1, and then just press the number, I think.
And Newcastle Radar Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa is ready for taxi.
Golf Tango Papa, taxi holding point Foxtrot, runway 07.
Holding point Foxtrot for 07, Golf Tango Papa.
So this guy wants to go out via the Stagshore Masts, which is to the west. Fine, so runway 07, because the wind is fairly light. It'll be an after departure, a left turn on track to Stagshore Mast, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR we're going with. Pause will be online for a couple of hours, mate. We've not been on too long. So we will do a bit of controlling here. Cole, yeah, no worries, mate, absolutely. Golf Tango Papa, have your clearance when you're ready.
Golf Tango Papa's ready to copy.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa, after departure, runway 07, it's a left turn on track to Stagshore Mast, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, squawk 3752.
After departure runway 07, it's a left turn on track to the Stagshore Mast VRP, VFR not above 2,000 feet, Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa.
Golf Tango Papa, correct, squawk 3752.
Squawk 3752, Golf Tango Papa.
Golf Tango Papa, thanks, report ready.
And Golf Tango Papa's ready for departure.
Golf Tango Papa, thanks, left turn out, the wind 210 degrees, 4 knots, runway 07, clear takeoff. Ready, hello, welcome in.
Left hand turn out, runway 07, cleared for takeoff, Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa.
Welcome in on YouTube. It's nice to see YouTube starting to pop up more in the chat. The number of followers we have is growing slowly. So thank you for everyone for your support over there. 1900, we are at Newcastle, EGNT, Echo Golf November Tango. If I am missing anything in the chat, or if anyone donates or anything, I do apologise. As I say, we are still building out the platform and everything you see on the screen. Cole, no worries. I do most of my flying in daytime, although I do quite like flying at sunrise and sunset as well. That's really good fun. Emir, with the Heart Me, for example, thank you so much. Much appreciated. For some reason, if I do that now, the radar is no longer central. Let me just move that over there, like so. I've lost what I was looking for. I've broken something. Moment. There we go. What's been a favourite airport to control? It's got to be Manchester. It absolutely has to be Manchester. It's my local airport. It's great fun. It's usually really busy. I'm really starting to get to know it as well, which is good. But yeah, I've controlled for a few events and stuff. That's good fun. Let's pick up this guy inbound from the north. Oops. Turn that off because we don't need that. Low FPS at Newcastle. That's a good question. That one I can't answer.
Newcastle radar, hello, easy 41 X-rays with you, we have information Alpha.
Easy 41 X-ray Newcastle radar. Hello, it is Alpha, Squawk 6026.
Squawk 6026, easy 41 X-ray, we are descending flight level 150.
Lovely. Have we had accidents? Yeah, we've had a couple where we've lost track. We've maybe pointed a couple of aircraft at each other. They've got a little bit close. We've had some issues. Easy 41 X-ray, descend flight level 130, leaving controlled airspace by descent, deconfliction service.
Descend to flight level 130, Hannah, deconfliction service, easy 41 X-ray.
Got two aircraft here at the same time. What we like. Golf Tango Papa's with us as well, so we'll pick them up. Manchester is an amazing airport. It's really complicated in terms of ground layout that obviously they're working on and trying to make better. But if you can get it right and you can get the procedures right, it's really good fun. Okay, so we've got a couple of aircraft inbound. Easy 41 X-ray. You can redirect to Nateb.
I return. Alright, Nateb, easy 41.
So we've got a couple. We've got one coming in from the north, which those of you on TikTok, you won't be able to see at the moment. Twitch, it's just leaving controlled airspace now in that descent. And we'll clear them back into controlled airspace inbound to Newcastle shortly. We've got the Chanix 598 now coming up from the south, which we can see down here. He's routing towards Etzes. So because I'm connected to VATSIM, I can only see aircraft on VATSIM. So everyone that you see is on VATSIM. In a simulator, you just need to make sure if you're connecting to VATSIM, you turn off all your AI traffic, all your other multiplayer traffic and everything like that. Otherwise, you will run into conflicts. So it's just important that you're on top of it, making sure that you're keeping it all separate. But yeah, everyone that you see here on my screen, we're all on VATSIM. I'm just going to move the... For some reason, the flight sim view is very laggy again, so I apologise. Easy 41 X-ray, descend flight level 80 on your present track. You're cleared to re-enter controlled airspace.
Descend to flight level 3, correction, descend flight level 80 on current track, easy 41 X-ray.
Golf Tango Papa, leaving controlled airspace. What type of service?
We'd like to go to traffic service if one is available. Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa.
Golf Tango Papa, it's a traffic service, QNH 1001, taking your own terrain clearance.
Traffic service QNH 1001 own terrain clearance. Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa.
So what we might do is loop the Easy 41 X-ray over the top and drop him in behind the Chanix 598. Charlie, how are you doing with your S1 waitlist? Where are you in the queue? Yeah, so Brady VATSIM is literally just a way of is a server you can connect to whilst
Newcastle
in your
Golf
flight
Sierra
sim.
Foxtrot Tango Papa. Request information for danger area Delta 510.
Golf Tango Papa, I'll just stand by, I'll call you back. So we go AMS, TSA,
Golf Sierra Papa.
scroll down, so we have this window. 510 is cold. Golf Tango Papa, Delta 510, Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie all inactive.
Danger areas Delta 510 Alpha Bravo Charlie, all inactive. Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa, thanks.
Here we go. Joe, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Much appreciated. So yeah, Brady, you can connect to VATSIM within FlightSim, but you don't have to be on VATSIM in FlightSim, if that makes sense. They're two separate things. Channix 41 X-ray, correction, easy 41 X-ray, maintain your present heading.
Radio check.
Maintain present heading, easy 40.
And the station calling for radio check, readability 5. There is traffic.
And Edinburgh approach Juliet 15, Papa Mike, crest your IFR to Manchester with information Alpha on board.
Station calling. Be advised this is Newcastle radar, so we're not Edinburgh.
Apologies, Newcastle.
Okay, in that case, Juliet 15 Papa Mike, not showing a flight plan for you if you can just file one, please. Easy 41 X-ray, entering controlled airspace, radar control, speed now 220 knots.
220 knots, easy 41 X-ray.
So yeah, we're going to go Channix 598, then easy 41 X-ray on the approach here. Juliet 15 Papa Mike, thanks. You're cleared to Manchester, Gurley 3 X-ray departure, squawk 6014. I'll just get this read back, take off, then I'll answer, mate. Why have they both been given the same squawk? Weird. So takeoff, so it doesn't matter what simulator you're using, whether it's X-Plane, FS 2020 or 2024, Lockheed Martin P3D, flight gear, etc. You can all connect to VATSIM and you can see each other as well. It doesn't actually matter what simulator you're using. And that's the best thing about VATSIM.
Newcastle radar, Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa. We'd like to request information for danger area 508 as well, please.
Golf Tango Papa, stand by. I don't think I have 508.
Golf Tango Papa.
I don't think I can see 508 because it's not a VATSIM approved danger area. Takeoff, yes, we are doing Newcastle. Easy 41 X-ray, fly heading 150 degrees, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1,000 hectopascals.
Heading of 150 and descent 4,000 to QNH 1,000, easy 41 X-ray.
Let's see live, thank you for the follow, mate, much appreciated. Golf Tango Papa, I have no information for Delta 508, I'm afraid, so in that case we could treat it as inactive.
Roger, no information. Golf Tango Papa, thanks.
I take off the difference between Beyond ATC and VATSIM is amazing. Like, there's obviously less aircraft knocking around, but the fact that you're speaking to real people, everyone that you see and hear are all real people, it's so much fun.
Newcastle approach, Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa radio check, please.
Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa, hello, readability 5.
Thank you.
MD, no worries, mate.
Newcastle approach Juliet 15, Papa Mike, I'm ready for that radio check now. Sorry, I missed it earlier.
Golf, correction, Juliet 15 Papa Mike, hello, your readability 5.
And just for readback, Juliet 15, Papa Mike, we're cleared. Gurley 3 X-ray departure, squawk 6014, QNH 1000.
Juliet 15 Papa Mike, thanks, feedback correct. Easy 41 X-ray, turn left heading 050 degrees.
Left 050 degrees, easy 41 X-ray.
So not every danger area exists on VATSIM. So VATSIM UK have a list of the ones that effectively exist, and that apparently isn't one of them.
Newcastle approach Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa. DA42 currently parked at General Aviation. Request clearance to Southend, please. We'd like to depart VFR if possible.
Golf India Papa, Roger, stand by. I'll call you back. Right, so that's that done. Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa, you're cleared to leave the Newcastle control zone to the south via the Tyne Bridges, not above altitude 1,500 feet. VFR squawk 1000. Correction, squawk 6015.
Cleared to leave the Newcastle CTA via the South Tyne Bridges, not above 1,500, squawking 6015. Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa.
Golf India Papa, correct. QNH 1000 hectopascals.
QNH 1000, Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa, thank you.
Easy 41 X-ray, speed 180 knots. That 598 is not turning anywhere near quick enough.
Newcastle radar, Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa again. We'd like to continue
Good evening, Siobhan. Hello.
and request a deconfliction service if possible.
Golf Tango Papa, Roger. It's a deconfliction service with reduced traffic information from below due to the limits of surveillance coverage, taking your own terrain clearance.
Deconfliction service with limited radar coverage and own terrain clearance, Golf Tango Papa.
There we go. So I've not missed anyone there. Thomas, we're controlling approach, so we're actually controlling aircraft inbound to Newcastle. Because there's no ground or tower below, we're also controlling there. We also control Durham Tees Valley.
Mike, stand 19, requesting push and start.
Juliet 15 Papa Mike, stand 19, you push and start approved.
Push start approved, 15 Papa Mike.
Yeah. There we go. So that Chanix made it in the end. He was a little bit, the turn took a little bit longer than I'd hoped, but we got there. So we have to turn this easy in. I mean, what's that gap? 7 miles?
Newcastle radar, Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa. We have yet more requests. We'd like to request to fly the RNP approach for runway 25 via the Asgab transition, please.
Golf Tango Papa, Roger, you can route direct to Asgab, climb altitude 4,000 feet.
Route direct Asgab, climb altitude 4,000 feet, thanks, Golf Tango Papa.
Easy 41 X-ray, turn left, heading 340 degrees.
No, left 340 degrees, easy 4.
There we go. So, this, I have booked to control here, but it's not necessary. I've booked effectively to confirm that I'm going to be here.
Foxtrot Lima India Papa, request taxi, please.
Taxi. Golf India Papa, taxi holding point Foxtrot.
Taxi to holding point Foxtrot, Golf India Papa.
So yeah, I've booked just to basically guarantee the position because I said on Discord this morning that this is where I wanted to control. And I just wanted to make sure that I've done. Question is, can you hear me now? Easy 41 X-ray, turn left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 25. But the problem is I don't know if... I need to get... Golf Tango Papa, you're cleared to enter controlled airspace on track to Asgab at altitude 4,000 feet.
Cleared to enter controlled airspace on track to Asgab at altitude 4,000 feet, Golf Tango Papa.
Easy 41 X-ray, turn left heading 210 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, you're cleared ILS, runway 25.
We're heading 210, cleared ILS, runway 25 and 7, flight level 3000, CZ for 1 extra.
I have no idea what happened there.
Newcastle approach, very good evening to you, sir. Speedbird 32 Whiskey, Airbus A319 on stand 10, information Alpha, IFR clearance to Gatwick, please.
Speedbird 32 Whiskey, Newcastle radar, hello, information is Bravo, there's no significant change. You're cleared to Gatwick, Gurley 3 X-ray, squawk 7303.
Bravo now, current, always wanted to fly out on the Gurley 3 X-ray, that's runway 25, squawk 7303, Speedbird 32 Whiskey.
Speedbird 32 Whiskey, thanks for feedback, correct, QNH 1000 hectopascals.
1000 Pascal, 32 Whiskey.
There we go. Charlie, hello mate, welcome in. I'm glad the audio's now working. I have no idea why it stopped. I think
and
so...
Juliet 15 Papa Mike, ready for taxi to next.
Juliet 15 Papa Mike, taxi holding point Delta 1, runway 25, via Delta.
That's runway 25 via Delta up. Juliet 15 Papa Mike.
So I have a problem, I think, with my Focusrite Scarlet, and I think that's what's causing me the issue. Easy 41 X-ray, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 knots until 4 DME, easy 41 X-ray.
The problem with this departure at the moment, because he's VFR, I don't think I've got enough of a gap. But we'll see what happens. Newcastle is the 6th busiest airport in the UK. I mean, that's a bit mad. Like, how has that happened? So we should momentarily get the Jet 2 737. I believe it's a 737, yes. In a minute. Ginger, so this is VATSIM. So you can head to vatsim.net. Get you some information. There we go. Oh, Jet 2 is running full length. Golf India Papa. Just one more arrival to get in, and then I can get you out.
Roger.
You join VATSIM, you join whichever division you want, whether it's your local one or it's one that you want to be part of. It's entirely up to you. It's going to stand 8. It does take a little bit of learning, and it very much depends on you as a person. Easy 41 X-ray, the wind is 150 degrees, 3 knots, runway 25, you're clear to land.
Clear to runway 25, 41.
Golf Tango Papa, entering controlled airspace, radar control.
Radar.
Oh, I've lost the Golf Tango Papa. That's not gone well.
Radar control Golf FPS dropped and was disconnected, but we're back.
Golf Tango Papa, no worries from Asgab, you cleared RNP procedure runway 25, QNH 1000 hectopascals.
From Asgab, we're cleared for the RMP approach runway 25 and the QNH 1000 hectopascals, Golf Sierra Foxtrot Tango Papa.
Golf India Papa, behind landing EasyJet A319 at 4 miles, 5 Foxtrot, backtrack line up runway 25 and report ready.
After the landing, aircraft via Foxtrot for runway 25 backtrack and report when ready, Golf India Papa.
My streams are too interesting. Well, I'll take that. Thank you. I appreciate that. There we go. For some reason, I'm not seeing TikTok follows again, so apologies, Gucci, Taney, both. Thank you very much for the follows, much appreciated. Hopefully, they are popping up on screen, if nothing else. Wayne with the follow as well. Thank you, mate. So next up, landing EasyJet. Pop that over there. Pop that over there so I can keep an eye on things as well. That Jet 2 is pulling on to stand now. EasyJet is just touching down. There we go. Ah, Bob, you suffer from the same issue that I do, which is that whenever you fly somewhere, all the ATC logs off in front of you. That happens to me all the time. But hopefully you manage to get it tested soon. See that EasyJet there is vacating. Easy 41 X-ray, taxi stand 6, good evening.
Taxi stand 6, very good evening, Easy 41 X-ray, thanks.
So
Golf India Papa is now backtracking to line up. You can just see them at the bottom of the screen.
3-2 Whiskey is ready for push and start, please, stand 10.
Give 3-2 Whiskey, stand 10, you push and start approved.
Push start approved, 3-2 Whiskey.
Oh, .WX hasn't worked for me for a couple of days, Bob. I'm not sure what's going on there. A weird one, that. Golf Tango Papa, what are your intentions after this approach?
Full stop landing and then taxi to parking, Golf Tango Papa.
Golf Tango Papa, roger. Continue approach 1 to depart ahead.
Continue approach, Golf Tango Papa. Newcastle radar, Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike at Tees Valley. Radio check, please.
Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike, Newcastle radar, hello. Read you 5, the T-side QNH 1001.
Thank you, Newcastle radar. Are you covering top down for Tees Valley at the moment?
Golf Lima Mike, A firm.
Thank you, Newcastle radar.
And Juliet 15 Papa Mike short, runway 25 Delta 1 ready for departure.
Juliet 15 Papa Mike, roger, hold at Delta 1.
Hold Delta 1, Juliet Papa Mike.
I wasn't expecting that diamond to backtrack the full length of the runway, I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting him to come all the way down here.
Golf India Papa, ready for departure, runway 25.
Golf India Papa, left turn out, the wind 150 degrees, 3 knots, runway 25, cleared takeoff.
Cleared to take off runway 25, Golf Foxtrot Lima India Papa.
Oh, is it doing that thing where it clips again? My microphone being a bit weird again. I'm 99% sure there's something wrong with my Focusrite, and that's the problem. Yeah, is it crackling again, David? Ugh. So annoying. Really wish I knew what would cause it. And it's weird because some people don't pick up on it and then other people do. Golf Tango Papa, runway 25, the wind 150 degrees, 3 knots, you're clear to land.
Clear to runway 25, Golf Tango Papa.
Juliet 15 Papa Mike, behind landing light aircraft short final via Delta 1, line up and wait, runway 25, behind.
Line right runway 25 behind arriving traffic, Juliet Papa Mike.
I've just changed the audio mode that the device is working in, so hopefully that helps us.
Newcastle approach, Speedbird 3-2 Whiskey is pushed and ready to taxi runway 25, please.
Give 3-2 Whiskey, taxi, holding point Delta 1, runway 25 via Delta.
Holding point 25 by Delta, 3-2 Whiskey.
Hopefully you can all still hear me. I've just changed the audio setting again. And just removed... I use something called Voice Meter. that allows me to route audio and split audio, so you don't like hear background sounds and stuff. I'm hoping now this might fix it. I've taken the microphone out of that software to see if that works. You're landing. You are transiting to the south, not above 1500 feet VFR. That's fine. There's 2 aircraft on the ground at T-side, and there's another VFR here at Newcastle, which is quite cool. Golf Tango Papa taxiing in. Golf Tango Papa taxiing via Foxtrot. Good evening.
In via Foxtrot, thank you very much for the service. Have a good evening, Chris. Golf Tango Papa.
Bob, mate, thank you so much for those 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, mate. We'll get to the names in a second. By the way, the wording in the overlay in the alerts has changed and to something a little bit more radar controllery. Juliet 15 Papa Mike, the wind 150 degrees 3 knots, runway 25, clear takeoff.
Runway 25, clear takeoff, Juliet 15 Papa Mike, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Dougal with 5 gifted subs as well, thank you so much. Oh my god. Right, okay, let's start with Bob's. Bob with the gifted subs to Simbear, Aviation Zach, Short Stuff, MD Ryzen, and a Jaju Minor. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. What is going on?
Newcastle radar Golf, Bravo Golf Charlie Lima, request clearance.
Golf Bravo Golf Charlie Lima, Newcastle radar. Hello, stand by. Golf India Papa, leaving controlled airspace. What type of service? Oh my god.
Traffic service, please.
Golf India Papa, it's a traffic service taking your own terrain clearance. QNH 1001.
Traffic service, own terrain clearance, QNH
What is
1001, Golf India Papa.
What is going on? Oh my gosh, thank you everyone so much. We're up to Dougal with the 5 gifted subs, to Hayovi, if I've said that correctly, to Benny Crashing Planes, Joe Burrows, Teddy West, and ZHX. Thank you so much. And then Simbear comes in with the 5 gifted subs as well, paying it forward there, with 5 gifted subs to RC Trump, Maraudish, Michael Wimmer, Cleared to Contact, and Prime TMP. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Like, I really, really do appreciate it. That's 15 gifted subs in the space of 2 minutes. That's incredible. Cleared to Contact, thank you for the follow. You've got the sub before even following, so welcome in. Thank you so much. Juliet 15 Papa Mike, report your passing altitude and climb now, flight level 130.
4,4130, Juliet 15 Papa Mike now.
Thank you so much, everyone. Much appreciated. As always, your support is incredible. It really, really is incredible. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do any of what I'm doing here. I wouldn't have the kit that I now have here without your support. So thank you all so much. And I'm really glad that you enjoy the streams as well. Most importantly, I do this. I try and be as interesting and as informative as I can. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best controller ever, but I do my best. I try to be informative. I try to be helpful. So thank you all so much. I appreciate it.
Newcastle approach, Golf Foxtrot Lima, India Papa.
Golf India Papa, pass your message.
Do you know whether the restricted area Echo Golf Romeo 432 is currently still active?
Golf India Papa, just stand by, I'll check.
Sorry, cancel my last. I've just seen it surface to 2,200. Golf India Papa.
Golf India Papa, it's surface 2,200 and only for helicopters, so you can transit it if you wish.
Wilco, Golf India Papa.
There we go. Everyone wants a service. The microphone's being a bit weird. Well, we're trying to fix it.
Holding short 25.
Speedbird 32 Whiskey. The wind 150 degrees 3 knots. Runway 25. Clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff 25. Speedbird 32 Whiskey, and you got your mic crackle there.
Roger. How is it getting... I'm not... Oh, there's two microphones. I don't know what's going on.
Newcastle
We'll try and
approach,
fix it.
good evening, Golf, Bravo Golf.
Golf, Bravo, Golf. Hello, standby, call you back. Golf, Bravo, Golf, Charlie Lima, Newcastle radar, pass your message.
Golf Bravo Golf Charlie Lima is 172 at Teesside on the eastern apron with information Bravo QNH 1001 request clearance to the north via the Hardwick Hall VRP.
Golf, Bravo, Golf, Charlie Lima, Roger. You can taxi runway 23 initially, QNH 1001. I'll give you your clearance at the hold.
Clearance at the hold, taxi to towards runway 23, Golf Charlie Lima.
Yeah. So it's fine on Twitch, but it's being... What is going on? Like, how is it duplicating? N.A. Pearson, thank you very much for the follow. Logan as well, much appreciated. See if we can try and fix it.
Golf.
I can't fix it. We might just have to go with it and hope it fixes itself. Eppolito, thank you for the follow. Juliet 15 Papa Mike. Juliet 15 Papa Mike, there's nothing further, your frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Over to advisory. Hey, Juliet, Papa Mike, thank you and bye-bye.
Golf, Bravo, Golf, Bravo, Golf. Newcastle radar, pass your message.
Golf, Bravo, Golf for the General Aviation Stand at Newcastle. We've got information Alpha on board. Looking for clearance for VFR circuit patterns, please.
Golf, Bravo, Golf, Bravo, Golf. It's information Bravo. There's no significant change. You can taxi holding point Foxtrot for now, the QNH 1000 hectopascals.
Roger, it's Bravo now. Taxi to holding point Foxtrot in the QNH 1000 hectopascals. Golf, Bravo, Golf.
So where's runway 23? Here, isn't it? So there's, one guy should taxi runway 23 at Teesside. We'll keep an eye out for that. Speedbird 32 Whiskey, report your passing altitude. Climb now, flight level 150.
Passing 3,000 and your mic cut out. Give me the altitude again, please.
Speedbird 32 Whiskey, climb flight level 150. What is going on with this microphone?
150 for 32 Whiskey, thank you.
Trying to think how else we might be able to
Wasn't
fix
a crackle, it was a cut out.
Roger. Thank you. I think what else it might be.
Newcastle radar, Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike.
Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike, Newcastle radar, pass your message.
Good evening, Newcastle radar. Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike is a Cessna 172 at Tees Valley, parked on the eastern apron, requesting start and clearance departure to the north via Hardwick Hall.
Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike, Roger, start approved. QNH is 1001. It's runway 23. Let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Roger, ready for taxi, Wilco. Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike.
You've been handed off, haven't you? Yep. Base control airspace there is fine. AMD with a gifted sub, mate. Thank you so much to Vortex A320. Thank you for the support. As always, incredibly kind of you all. We appreciate it. Speedbird 32 Whiskey, resume on navigation direct to Gasco.
Oh, navigation direct Gasco, Speedbird 32 Whiskey, thank you.
Thank you, mate. I do appreciate it. I really do. Will, if you've been about a year and a half, that means there's probably not long left. So you should be near the top of the waiting list. Don't forget, you can check it on the VATSIM UK website.
Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike, ready for taxi.
Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike, taxi runway 23.
Taxi runway 23, Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike. And Golf Bravo, Golf Holden Foxtrot.
Golf Bravo, Golf Bravo, Golf. Roger, after departure runway 25, it's a left-hand circuit, not above altitude 1,500 feet, VFR. Squawk 7010.
Roger, it's a left-hand circuit, not above altitude 1,500 feet,
and squawking 7010. Can you confirm runway again, sorry?
Golf Bravo, Golf Bravo, Golf. It'll be runway 25.
25, roger. Golf Bravo, Golf.
Golf Bravo, Golf. Report ready.
We'll go Golf Bravo, Golf.
Golf Bravo, Golf. Charlie Lima. Report ready for your clearance.
Ready for clearance, Golf Bravo, Golf Charlie Lima.
Golf Bravo, Golf. Charlie Lima. You're cleared to leave the T-side control zone to the north via Hardwick Hall. Not above altitude 2,000 feet. VFR. Squawk 3726.
Clear to leave T-side to the north via the Hardwick Hall VRP, above 2,000 feet, squawk 3726, Golf Bravo, Golf Charlie Lima.
Golf Bravo, Golf Charlie Lima. Read back correct. Report ready for departure.
Wilco, Golf Bravo, Golf Charlie Lima.
Duke, I popped in and was watching Will as well do everything under the sun, and I was like, I can't do that. I can just about barely control. Speedbird 32 Whiskey, there's nothing further. Your frequency change approved.
Over to the dark side for Speedbird 32 Whiskey. Thanks very much. See you on the way back.
Thanks, mate. See you in a bit. Bob, yes. Blighty VA streams, they do need to become a thing, absolutely. Yes, we do have training.
Ready for departure, Home Foxtrot.
Golf, Bravo, Golf, Bravo, Golf. Backtrack is required. Runway 25, cleared takeoff with a left turn out. The wind 150 degrees, 3 knots.
Roger, backtrack required. Runway 25 clear for takeoff, left hand patterns, Golf Bravo, Golf Bravo.
Was that no backtrack required? That's going to be brave. The no SRAs are possible here at Newcastle. We tried making some up and we got in trouble for that. So we're not doing that again. Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike, have your clearance when you're ready. Training-wise, to become a ground controller in the UK, it's about an 18-month waiting list. But then once you have sort of got past that, you're talking 4 or 5 sessions. Which if you do want to win.
Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike, request clearance.
Golf Juliet Papa Lima Mike, after departure, runway 23. You're clear to leave controlled airspace on track to Hardwick Hall. Not above altitude, 2,000 feet, VFR, squawk 3737.
After departure, runway 23 cleared to leave controlled airspace via Hardwick Hall, not above altitude 2,000 feet. Squawk 3737, Golf Juliet, Papa Lima Mike.
Golf Lima Mike, correct. The QNH 1001, report ready for departure.
Wilco, Golf Juliet, Papa Lima Mike.
G-Flip is flying on the base of controlled airspace there. The base is 7.5, they're at 7.5. What's a bet they climb now to flight level 105? Yeah, I can only do SRAs at airports that have published ones. If we try and use a historical one, we get moaned at, so we can't do that anymore. We can only do SRAs at airports that have them, which effectively gives us Southend as an option. And I think Liverpool, and that's about it. Golf Bravo Golf has, for me, vanished. Please move the tower view. John, hello mate, welcome in. Cole, has that not gone well? Bob, so SRA is a surveillance radar approach, which is effectively, on a normal approach, you'll be given a closing heading to the localizer, and then you'll pick up the localizer and turn that final bit and establish yourself. A surveillance radar approach effectively turns you all the way onto that final approach track, and keeps you centered on it, so you might get slight corrections of a couple of degrees. And then we read out the altitude you should be at every mile. So you'll be told to start a descent, and then we'll read out the altitude every mile. just to ensure that you're on it. And basically, it's an approach to get you below the base of cloud. Once you're below cloud, you can continue visually. Ah, there we go. AMD with a link to the VATSIM UK document site. That has some more information on Southend SRAs. We've got a couple of aircraft at Teesside that will be departing shortly. Oh, don't worry, MD. I have to double check quite a lot of information at times just to make sure I know what I'm doing. So it's absolutely fine. John with the Heart Me and the Super Popular. Thank you so much for both of those, mate. Much appreciated.
Golf Bravo Golf Charlie Lima, ready for departure.
Were you the first one? You are. Golf Charlie Lima with a right turn out. The wind is calm. Runway 23, clear takeoff.
Right turn out, runway 23, clear for takeoff. Golf Charlie Lima.
It's always the way, Dougal. Like, every time I fly, I'll start flying with loads of ATC in front of me and they'll just progressively start to disappear. I don't get it. I don't get why it happens. Exactly, Chiller. It's exactly right. It's just as you approach their boundary, they disappear. Sam, hello, welcome in. So, this is VATSIM, this is not real world. But I have what is effectively the VATSIM version of an APS.
Ready for departure.
Golf Lima Mike, Fire Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 23. Everybody, I will, mate, thank you so much.
Fire Alpha 1, line up and wait, runway 23. Golf Juliet, Papa Lima Mike.
So I have what VATSIM call an S3, which is the rating used or given to approach controllers. AMD, no worries, mate. Thank you again for the gifted sub, appreciate it. Have a great evening. Thank you for flying as well. Oh, we've got inbounds. You like inbounds? Where are you going? Are you going to go direct or? We'll find out. Nine inbounds to Newcastle at the moment, just for the record. Just to put that into context, there is 9 inbounds. Which I think puts us 3rd in the UK now for inbounds, 4th. The 4th busiest airport in terms of arrivals. SkyC, hello mate, welcome in. On the YouTubes as well. I've been leaning forward again. I'm going to have to... Apologies. Going to have to do some slouching for a minute. Pick up the shuttle 12 Tango. Drop you down to 140. So just putting a couple of minutes spacing in between these two departures because they're going in the same direction. So this isn't like vortex separation, it's not route separation.
Approach, shuttle 12 Tango, descending to flight level 160 to be level by call.
Shuttle 12 Tango Newcastle radar, hello, information is Charlie, descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 40, shuttle 12 Tango.
Shuttle 12 Tango, checks flight level 140.
Apologies, 140.
Golf Lima Mike, the wind is calm with a right turn out, runway 23, clear takeoff.
Right turn out, runway 23, clear to takeoff, Golf Lima Mike.
Just gives us a bit of separation there. They are VFR, So we could have launched them one right behind the other. Or sometimes it's just easier to use what you can control, which is when you give that takeoff clearance, just to give that a little bit of a bigger gap. And that's what we've done there. Now, Alfie, your mate is the Shuttle 1-2 Tango. Bogan, hello mate, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Gamers Coalition, hello mate, welcome back. Thank you for the resub there at Tier 1. Much appreciated. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Why have you not correlated? Good. The overlay's broken. I'm not sure. Bray, we are controlling Newcastle this evening. Shuttle 1-2 Tango, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90.
Golf India Papa, my service terminates. Squawk conspicuity, your frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Frequency changed approved, Squawk 7000. Thanks for your service, Golf India Papa.
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. It's been an enjoyable weekend so far. We've done quite a bit of development work with the app that I use while I'm streaming, which is what everything on the screen appears by. Nothing that you will see, to be fair. It's all sort of stuff under the hood, but we are getting there. It opens up the possibilities to do some really cool stuff. Golf Charlie Lima, leaving controlled airspace. What type of service?
Request basic service, Golf Charlie Lima.
Golf Charlie Lima, roger. It's a basic service, QNH 1001.
QNH 1001, Golf Charlie Lima.
It does mean things like we can see how many aircraft that we've assumed, how many we've spoken to. That's all working now. Demo, is it getting, like, there's aircraft at Heathrow that are coming here. Cool, I like it. That's what we want. Right, we want lots of aircraft to come up because that makes it fun and that makes it busy. Shuttle 1-2 Tango, maintain your present heading.
Roger, maintain present heading.
Manor, hello, welcome in. Oh, you're one of the name. Well, I'll see you soon then. Oh, Bob, you should absolutely give it a go. It's good fun. It takes a while to get it set up, but it's really good fun to get it working. Shame, I am on Newcastle radar, but I am covering tower and ground top down because there's no other controllers on. So if you load up at Newcastle, you'll still speak to me while you're on the ground. Yes, Bob, 9 o'clock, absolutely. Maybe even 9:30, we'll see how it goes, because I'll be honest, I'm quite enjoying this. Nice and chill, and we like chill. The tower, so the camera, Seppi, is just Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've opened vPilot, and in vPilot, once I'm connected as a controller, I type .tower view, and that allows me to see the airport.
Golf Charlie Lima, Hardwick Hall.
Golf Charlie Lima, roger. Shuttle 1-2 Tango, descend flight level 80 and fly heading 030 degrees.
Fly heading 030 degrees and descend flight level 80.
I like Newcastle. Newcastle is great because it's one of the few airports that you can actually control, where on the portrait view on TikTok, people can actually see what you're controlling. It's one of the advantages of doing like aerodrome at Birmingham as well. Whereas on the landscape view, those of you over on Twitch and YouTube will see that there's so much empty space on the radar screen that I don't need. So Sam, yeah, that's exactly it, mate. On VATSIM, we try and simulate reality as much as possible. We follow the real world Cap 413. We follow the real world MATS 1. We have our own virtual version of MATS 2 for each aerodrome that we use. Games Coalition, no worries, mate. Thank you for popping in for the resub. Have a great end to your weekend, and I'll see you later. And yeah, we try and be as realistic as possible. Shuttle 12 Tango, 30 miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1001.
QNH 1001, descend flight level 30.
Golf Lima Mike, leaving controlled airspace, what type of service?
Basic service, please, Golf Lima Mike.
Golf Lima Mike, it's a basic service, QNH 1001.
QNH 1001, basic service, Golf Lima Mike.
Takeoff, I'm not sure, to be honest, mate. We try and move around airports. Edinburgh, Newcastle, Manchester, and Gatwick are the ones that I try and focus on. So.
Today, Newcastle approach, Channel 123, leaving Manchester at flight level 110.
Coming here. Channel 123, Newcastle radar. Hello, you're a little bit outside my area of responsibility there. Just give me a call back once you're north of Leeds, please.
We saw them at call you back over Leeds, Channel 123 in minutes.
Oh, I was handed over. Ah. It's fine. That's fine, we can make that work. I should come to Bristol, chill. I need to learn Bristol. It's one of them, as I say, with VATSIM, because we try and simulate reality and we have the documentation. I have to understand the documentation before I can control somewhere. Because the last thing I want is to not know what I'm doing and make a mess of it.
Golf Lima Mike, just past Hardwick Hall.
Golf Lima Mike, roger. Yeah, it's important that we know what we're doing before we start controlling somewhere. Apparently everyone is local to Bristol. Is that going to work? Yeah, I think that'll work. Got a 12 Tango, speed now 180 knots.
Speed now 180 knots.
Is everyone in the stream from Bristol or something? How has this happened? Styles, so we are on VATSIM. We have our S3 rating, which allows us to control up to approach positions. And therefore, we have chosen this evening we're going to do some Newcastle, just because it's a little bit different. If for no other reason than the radar screen is blue instead of grey. Shuttle. Don't really want to turn them in just yet. I also need to drop them to 2,000 before I can clear them for the ILS. That's worth remembering. Got a 12 Tango, turn left, heading 340 degrees.
Left 340 degrees.
Let's pick up this Ryanair. So Sam, if you head to docs.vatsim.uk, I think they're available for everyone to read. I don't think you need a VATSIM account to see them. Great shock, hello mate, welcome in. Are you also from Bristol? Got a 12 Tango, descend to altitude 2,000 feet, turn left, heading 280 degrees. You're cleared ILS runway 25.
Left heading 280 degrees, descend flight level 2000, cleared ILS approach.
But yeah, so the MATS Part 2 are fairly detailed in that they cover the procedures, the standing agreements, airspace structure, and things like that. But obviously they don't go into...
7051, passing flight level 165, information Charlie.
Ryanair 7051, Newcastle radar. Hello, it is Charlie. Descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140, Ryanair.
So yeah, the MATS Part 2 covers things that are relevant for flight sim. It doesn't cover things that would be in a Part 2 that are non-plane related, I suppose, if that makes sense. There's, like, obviously you're going to get things about noise abatement procedures that we get very general. We don't go into the specifics because Mildred that lives on such and such a street doesn't exist in flight sim. That kind of thing. But yeah, I think it's not too bad. Shuttle 1-2 Tango, there's no speed restriction. Continue approach.
Continue approach, no speed restriction, Shuttle 1-2 Tango.
So Stowers, yes, we control approach. We also do on VATSIM something that's called top-down. So because there's no tower and ground on, I'm also controlling tower and ground. And you'll see, actually, you can see the airport. On TikTok, it's just at the top of the screen. On Twitch and YouTube, it's in the bottom left. That shows the airport, and everything that you see on the radar, you will also see as they come past on the runway and towards the terminal. Stowers, it's literally just when someone wants to log on. There's no requirement to log on and control. It's just when people want to do it. Ryanair 7051, maintain your present heading, descend flight level 80.
Maintain present heading and descend to flight level 80, Ryanair 7051.
Shuttle 1-2 Tango, the wind 170 degrees, 2 knots, runway 25, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25, Shuttle 1-2 Tango.
Sky8, welcome in on Twitch now. Welcome, welcome. Ben, what's the difference in descending them to platform altitude to cleared ILS as opposed to higher and the localizer? It's just, if they are above platform altitude, it's 2 separate instructions. They're above platform altitude. You can effectively get them to establish and maintain that altitude. So it could be turn left heading 270 degrees, establish localizer runway 25, when established, maintain altitude 4,000 feet. You don't have to get them to descend at that point. When they're at platform altitude, you can effectively just clear them for the approach. Will is doing everything today. It's the world's busiest stream. Test, yeah, I wasn't expecting a handover there, to be fair. I'm guessing you're the Chanix 123, which for some reason I now can't deselect. There we go. So next up we'll have the Shuttle 1-2 Tango landing, which you will see with where the view is, because I'm looking at the terminal. You'll see them probably as they vacate the runway there. Then, a weird VATSIMism that doesn't really exist in reality is we also do top-down at T-side. So I can actually see, I have an aerodrome traffic monitor for T-side, and anyone that is there would speak to me, and I provide ATC there. So I get 2 airports to play with when I'm on Newcastle, which is good fun. There's not many positions in the UK where you can control multiple airports. So shuttle is just rolling out now. So there we go. As they just come past, they've gone full length. Fine, they'll just vacate right on the end. Can I control Glasgow and Edinburgh at the same time? No, not as an approach controller. Excuse me. As ever, when I start streaming, I start
vacating right off runway 25.
Shuttle 1-2 Tango, thanks. Taxi stand 3, good evening.
Taxi stand 3, good evening.
Yeah, if you're an area controller, you would top down all the airports. So if you're doing one of the Scottish lower sectors, you'd probably end up doing Glasgow, Prestwick, Edinburgh, all at the same time. So we get to push the boundary slightly on what we can control when there's no area above us. Like, I can pick this Chanix up now.
Good day, Newcastle. Chanix 123, we are overhead from dock off at flight level 110.
Channel 123 Newcastle radar. Hello, it's Information Charlie. Descend flight level 110 and just check you're on standard pressure, please.
Information Charlie. Descend. I forgot. But we are on standard pressure. Channel 123.
Next 123, thanks. It's descend flight level 110.
Descend 110, we'll just check that for Sharks 123.
Ryanair 7051, fly heading 045, it's Vectors ILS, runway 25.
Fly heading 045, expect Vectors for ILS 25, Ryanair 7051.
We go, so the Ryanair will be in next. These two VFRs are getting a little bit close to each other. They're on a basic service though, so I can pretend that I've not seen them. And I don't have to do anything. So, Shay, this is... I've been doing this for years, like literally like 15 or 16 years, just as a hobby. And it does just come with experience and with practice. There's no other way of describing it. Ryanair 7051, 33 miles to touchdown, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Descent to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1001, Ryanair 7051.
How are we doing? This still got 9 aircraft inbound. That's good. What we like. Yeah, we get procedural approaches.
I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like for us we're on standard at flight level 110.
Next 123. Probably just worth checking you're on real world weather and stuff like that. You're showing flight level 118 for me, which is a bit odd.
Apologies, we'll try and fix that for you, Sharks 123, but I'm not sure there's much we can do mid-flight.
Yeah, no worries. We'll make it work. Yeah, so we get procedural approaches. We get we had an RNP approach earlier into runway 25. We've had people fly the DME, sorry, the NDB DME procedure. Yeah, we just mix it up really. If the approach exists in reality, I'm happy to offer it as long as there's capacity. In the past, I have worked with other people and other streamers and stuff to fly procedures that don't exist anymore. So, for example, we'll do an old surveillance radar approach. We both find the old charts and we do that. So, Jake, I'm just explaining we effectively, if there's an approach that exists, people can fly it, and I'm happy for them to fly it. Yeah, so on the SRA thing, I'd be happy for it, but there's been comments made that VATSIM UK is not happy for me to offer them if they don't exist in reality. So if they no longer exist, we can't do them. Which is a little bit of a shame, in my opinion. They are styles, they're a little bit close, but they're also VFR, so I don't need to worry about them. They're outside controlled airspace. I might, if they continue, I suppose I could advise the second one. Golf Lima Mike, there is traffic about 2.5 miles at your 12 o'clock, indicating altitude 3,000 feet, similar routing.
Traffic indicating 3,000 feet, Roger, Golf Lima Mike.
Yep. So we've helped him out. We've just told him there's some traffic. Just want to keep an eye out. So VFR is flying based on what's going on outside. So in good weather, using terrain, using basically it is visual references. Ryanair 7051, turn left, heading 320 degrees.
Turn left, heading 320 degrees. Ryanair 7051.
Sam, yeah, there's plenty in the documentation. We, as I say, as close to reality as we can. Janix 123, maintain your present heading, descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90, Janix 123.
Chillu, it doesn't bother me at all. Ryanair 7051, in fact, disregard. Can't descend him any further just yet. can't do that. We hit a level 4 hype train early, by the way, guys. Thank you all so much.
What? This early?
So we can't descend that Ryanair just yet. Might turn him in. Ryanair 7051, turn left heading 280 degrees, descend altitude 2000 feet, you cleared ILS, runway 25.
Turn left heading 280 degrees, descend altitude 2000 feet and clear Dallas approach runway 25, Ryanair 7051.
Radio Stuart, thank you very much for the heart me, mate, much appreciated. The best way to start is just effectively get online. VATSIM.net. Get online now. Maybe spend some time listening to what other people are doing, listening to what's going on. Ask questions if you can.
12 Zulu, information Charlie Airbus A321 passing through flight level 188.
Shuttle 12 Zulu, Newcastle radar, hello, it is information Charlie, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160, shuttle 12 Zulu.
So Newcastle covers T-side on VATSIM. I think it's very much a VATSIMism. Oh, you've turned too far. Ryanair 7051, you've turned a bit too far there. Turn right heading 285.
Yeah, heading 285 degrees, but we should be able to make it. Ryanair 7054.
Roger. To be fair, I've only been on VATSIM now for a couple of years. I used Iveo before that one. My microphone thing is broken again. Oh dear. John, thank you very much for the Go Popular. Yeah, it's such good fun. And the fact that when it's busy as well. So enjoyable. We're not going to talk about AS1 on London. Because we have the power to do that. Or we had. We definitely don't anymore. We had the power to do crazy things like that. I don't know what's going on Twitch, but apologies. You're now getting all the notifications for about the past hour. Which is a little bit weird. Channel 123, turn right heading 035. All gone quiet again.
Right heading 035, Channel 123.
Ryanair 7051, you're clear to land runway 25, wind 170 degrees, 2 knots.
Roger, clear to land runway 25, Ryanair. And we request stand number 5.
Roger. Shuttle 12 Zulu, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110, shuttle 12 Zulu.
I guess if you're like a real world pilot, then VATSIM just doesn't really have the same effect, does it? It's not quite as exciting. It's not exciting, but it's not quite as exciting. Channel 123, 37 miles to touchdown. Descent to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Descend 3,000 feet, QNH 1001, Channel 123.
So when it's like this, I don't mind doing it top down. When there's 30 aircraft knocking around, it gets a little bit more complicated, and I'd like at the very least a ground controller. But yeah, it's good fun. It very much depends on the traffic situation as to whether you can do it all on your own or whether you need help. And I'd never have issues if someone wants to jump on and help. For example, last week we did Gatwick and I had someone jump on final approach to help me out. Really appreciated it. Yeah, it's always good fun. Jamie, we'll do another hour, mate. I think about 9:30 we'll close. Oh, you're based at Teesside, Ben. Nice. Is that doing commercial stuff? Blue aeroplanes, maybe, or or something similar. The person just starting out, don't have your first flight at a busy Heathrow. Yes, exactly. Don't do Gatwick to Heathrow for your first VATSIM flight. Come and fly into somewhere like Newcastle. Even Edinburgh is nice. Maybe stay away from places like Manchester. Don't go to Frankfurt on a Friday evening for your first VATSIM flight. Blue business. I thought it might be a blue business jet. That makes a lot of sense.
Golf Bravo Golf Charlie Lima, request change to Unicom 122.8.
Yeah, runner 7051 vacated Alpha.
No. There we go. Ryanair 7051, taxi stand 5. Good evening. Hopefully it's fixed now.
Newcastle Radar, Golf Lima Mike. Request change Unicom 122.8.
Golf Lima Mike, my service terminates. Squawk conspicuity, your frequency change approved. Am I back on here? That's the question. Channel 123, turn left, heading 330 degrees.
Left heading 330 degrees, trying 123.
Golf Lima Mike, my service terminates. Squawk conspicuity, your frequency change approved.
Squawk conspicuity, frequency change approved. Golf Lima Mike.
To the 12 Zulu, flying heading 020 degrees, descend flight level 80.
Flying 020, descent 80, short 12 Zulu.
Golf Charlie Lima, apologies. My service terminates. Squawk conspicuity, your frequency change approved. Good evening.
Squawk conspicuity, frequency change approved. Golf Charlie Lima.
So, conspicuity is a squawk that you wear when you've not been given another one.
Channel 123, do you have any speed restrictions? We're going a bit fast.
Channel 123, no speed restriction. Turn left heading 270 degrees. When established, localizer 25, descend glide path.
270, once established, this is same with the glide, no speed restrictions as well. Channel 123, thanks.
So yes, conspicuity is a squawk that you wear when you've not been given something else. So if you're VFR, that might be 7,000 to say that you are flying VFR. Outside of controlled airspace, you might want to wear a local listening squawk if you're on an approach frequency but not speaking to anyone. But it's also things like if you're doing search and rescue, it's 0023, for example. So it is literally just a squawk to wear if there's nothing else. Channel 123, turn left heading 200 degrees to establish.
200 degrees to establish, channel 123.
Shuttle 12 Zulu, turn right heading 040 degrees. Descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1001, gives you 34 miles to touchdown.
10 on the right, heading 050, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1001, short 120.
So 1,000 is a conspicuity squawk, and that is a conspicuity squawk for aircraft that are using Mode S correlation. That's not something we do in the UK, which is why you don't get it in the UK. 2,000 is a conspicuity squawk. 7,000 in the US, 1,200 is, or stuff like that. You can use the SAR squawk if you're part of a VSOA, which allows you to do search and rescue. Hopefully, yeah, the audio's working again. Callum, we're at Newcastle. Ben, no worries, mate. Thank you for popping in. We are on every Wednesday, every Sunday from 7 o'clock UK time.
Newcastle radar, Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, radio check.
Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, Newcastle, hello, read you 5. Janix 123, the wind southerly 2 knots, runway 25, clear to land.
Clear to land, Janix 123.
SkySeat, yeah, so I have a day job. I work in IT. Shuttle 120 Zulu, turn left heading 020 degrees.
Left 020, Shuttle 120 Zulu.
Joe, I can control in UK overseas territories.
Take stand 11 when we come in.
Yep, I'll plan that for you.
Thanks very much.
So I can control in UK overseas territories. I can do like Gibraltar, Diego Garcia, stuff like that, the Falklands, stuff that is part of the UK without being physically part of the UK. I can't control in Spain or Germany or stuff like that because I don't have the relevant like rating with that division to do so, and I don't have a visiting controller validation. Shuttle 120 Zulu, turn left heading 340 degrees, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
Left heading 340, descend 2,000 feet, Shuttle 120 Zulu.
Test, if you are flying a military aircraft from A to B, exactly like you would a normal aircraft, then no, you don't need to be in a VSO. If you are doing military procedures using danger areas, combat maneuvers, all that kind of things, then yes, you do. So that's the difference there. So Jet 2 landing next. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll see them very shortly. That was a couple of VFRs now are trundling their way north towards Edinburgh.
Newcastle approach. Good evening, it's City Flyer 16 Charlie. Embraer 190 with information Charlie, descending flight level 120.
Flyer 16 Charlie, Newcastle radar, good evening. Squawk 7273 and descend flight level 110. Gareth, welcome in, mate. Glad you're enjoying it.
7273, descend flight level 110, City Flyer 16 Charlie.
Shuttle 120 Zulu, turn left heading 210 degrees, you cleared ILS, runway 25.
Left heading 210, cleared ILS 25, Shuttle 120 Zulu.
If you do have any questions, Gareth, please feel free to ask. More than happy to answer them.
Correction, Newcastle radar, the hello, says Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, requesting IFR clearance to Edinburgh. We are type A320 at gate 10 with information Delta on board.
23 Kilo Bravo, roger, I'll call you back. Tranx 123, taxi stand 11 via Alpha, good evening.
Stand 11 by Alpha, thank you much. Janix 123.
Flyer 16 Charlie, maintain your present heading, descend flight level 80.
Maintain present heading, descend flight level 80, City Flyer 12 Charlie.
Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, you're cleared to Edinburgh. After departure, climb on runway track to flight level 80, squawk 7276.
Cleared to Edinburgh, runway track until flight level 80, squawk 7276, Easy 23 Kilo Bravo.
Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, read back correct to QNH 1001. Exactly, Liquid. That's exactly what it was.
23 Kilo Bravo.
That was spacing was needed there. They were taking him through the localizer for spacing, not because I'd completely forgot to give him the turn in. So SkySea, initial climb, because that wasn't a SID. So they're not on a SID, they're on what ICAO would call an omnidirectional departure. So I'm literally giving them climb straight ahead to flight level 80. Shuttle 12 Zulu, the wind southerly 2 knots, runway 25, you're clear to land.
Just on runway 25, shuttle 12 Zulu.
So directs, so depending on what aircraft you're flying, Gareth, directs are fairly simple. For example, A320...
Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, requesting push and start.
Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, stand 10, your push and start approved.
Push and start approved, easy 22 Kilo Bravo.
Yeah, in the Airbus, you'd go to the FMC, you click the button that says DIR, then you can scroll through the list of waypoints, or you can type one in. That would be how you do it in an Airbus. In a Boeing, you literally click on the point and then click on the top list in the FMC. Or type it in and click on the top one on the legs page. Flyer 16 Charlie, turn right heading 035.
Right, heading 035 degrees, 3516 Charlie.
Aidan, which division are you in, mate? Are you in the UK? Are you in somewhere else? It very much depends on the division as to where the information is. SkySeat, that also is conditional. It very much depends on which airport you're at. For Newcastle, I believe you can give... you can give climb straight ahead to flight level 80 to any aircraft that's not flying a Gurley departure or not going via Urquhart. In the US, Aidan, so it depends on the ARTCC, but if you head to their website, there'll definitely be information there. The US is amazing for VATSIM ATC, so they'll definitely have the info you need. You're clear to land, that's fine. Mike, yes. So all three apps, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, we're on all three.
Good evening. Once again, Newcastle Tower, Shuttle 13 Whiskey, requesting IFR clearance to Heathrow, please.
Shuttle 13 Whiskey, Newcastle Radar, hello. You're cleared to Heathrow, Gurley 3 X-ray departure, squawk 6004.
Cleared, Gurley 3 X-ray, squawk 6004, Shuttle 13 Whiskey.
Shuttle 13 Whiskey, correct the QNH 1001.
QNH 1001.
Flyer 16 Charlie, 30 miles to touchdown, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Set altitude 3,000 feet on the QNH 1001, City Flower 16 Charlie.
Ship 12 Zulu, again, runway 25.
Shuttle 12 Zulu, thanks, straight ahead, stand 2, good evening.
Straight ahead, stand 2, thank you, bye-bye, ship 12 Zulu.
We've actually got an aircraft coming in from the east, so he's outside controlled airspace at the moment. That'll be a good one to pick up. Deal with. He's just over here. So you can see he's inbound there into Newcastle. That will be quite fun. A little bit different.
Hello, Ryanair 809 Yankee, heading to 70 degrees, 73 level 170.
Ryanair 809 Yankee Newcastle radar, hello, it's a deconfliction service, descend flight level 140.
You think deconfliction service level 140, Ryanair 809 Yankee?
Ryanair 809 Yankee, it's information Charlie, runway 25, so you can redirect to the 10-mile final if you wish.
Charlie 25 Houston, confirm that was a 10-mile final for 25, Ryanair 809 Yankee.
Ryanair 809 Yankee, affirm you can route direct to the 10-mile final.
Roger, thanks, 809 Yankee.
What was that noise? A noise just happened. And I have no idea what it was. Is there a toggle launch coordination?
Sorry,
Yes.
9 Yankee, what was the level restriction?
Right, 809 Yankee, descend flight level 1... Correction, you descend now flight level 110.
Roger, 110, sorry.
There we go. Someone was requesting a release. That's fine. There we go. A small panic. It was like, a noise happened and I don't know what it was. Fly 16 Charlie, turn left heading 340 degrees, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
Left 340 down to 2,000 feet, 256 Charlie.
Yeah, got a few aircraft parked up. Good, it's getting a little bit busier. What we like, let's just lower it down so we can see things a little bit better. There we go.
Easy 23 Kilo Bravo is ready for taxi.
Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, taxi holding point Delta 1, runway 25 via Delta.
Holding point Delta 1 to for 25 via Delta 23 Kilo Bravo.
Fly 16 Charlie, turn left heading 280 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 25.
Left 280 degrees, cleared ILS, approach 25, 256 Charlie.
Adam, hello, welcome in. Chocks away, good evening. Favourite position's got to be Manchester radar. Got to be Manchester. Best airport. Always busy, always good fun. Always something to do. Oh, we've still got 9 inbounds. In fact, we could probably pick the next one up now. We can. The Shuttle 16 Echo will be next. Rhino 809 Yankee, descend flight level 80.
Set level 80, Rhino 809 Yankee.
Edinburgh's nice. It's good
Shuttle
fun.
16 Echo with you, flight level 120, and hello to the stream.
Shuttle 16 Echo, Newcastle radar, good evening. Information's Charlie, descend flight level 140.
Info Charlie, descending 140, Shuttle 16 Echo.
Shuttle 13 Whiskey, is that you calling for push?
Yes, it was.
Shuttle 13 Whiskey, thanks. Stand 3, push approved, straight push.
Straight push, Shuttle 12 Whiskey.
Flyer 16 Charlie, continue approach, number 1.
Continue approach, Flyer 16 Charlie.
Rhino 8.
Yankee, request high speed.
Rhino 809 Yankee, there's no speed restriction. You can descend now to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Brilliant, descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1001, Rhino 809 Yankee.
Yeah, so Shuttle 16 Echo is watching the stream. Demo. So, we just need to wait till he's north of a beam T side. Excuse me. Wait till he's north of a beam T side, then we can descend him a bit further. So Ryanair is coming inbound nicely from the east now. Fly 16 Charlie, the wind southerly, 2 knots, runway 25, you're cleared to land.
With 25, cleared to land, Fly 16 Charlie.
Actually, about there is where we need him to be. Shuttle 16 Echo, descend flight level 80. After ET says, maintain your present heading.
Descending flight level 80 and present heading after ET says Shuttle 16 Echo.
The Manchester ground and tower controllers on VATSIM are amazing. Really good fun to control with. They've probably seen everything and dealt with everything as well, which is good fun. When you get to that point where, like, yes, I've done this before, I know what they want, it makes life so much easier. When you're not having to think about things. So I actually don't know what this flyer will look like when they get here. Oh, they will actually look like an Embraer 190. That's cool. Okay, so that's working. That's what we like. So, Aaron, yes. So, the reason I give that instruction so early is I will be quite honest. I forget where ETSES is and forget to give the instruction. So, if I do that, it doesn't matter if they go a couple of miles north of ETSES before I turn them right. And it also means that, obviously, they're not clipping controlled airspace if they turn slightly early. So it's just me being a little bit cheeky with what I'm doing. Right, 809 Yankee, descent altitude 4,000 feet on your present heading, you're clear to enter controlled airspace.
Descent 4,000 feet on present heading, cleared to enter controlled airspace, right 809 Yankee.
Yeah, Demo, there's no pressure, mate. We're all watching. Do you want me to move the camera so you can we can watch?
23 Kilo Bravo is holding at Delta 1.
23 Kilo Bravo, roger, hold Delta 1.
Hold Delta 1, 22 Kilo Bravo.
So I now need to get a release
Chateau
of...
13 Whiskey, we are ready for taxi.
13 Whiskey, roger, hold position, I'll go back.
Roger.
Fly 16 Charlie, taxi Alpha, stand 21, good evening.
Taxi Alpha, stand 21, thanks for the service. Just Charlie 1, City Flower 16 Charlie.
So 13 Whiskey, you give way to inbound company Embraer 190 that's just vacated the runway, then taxi holding point Delta 1, runway 25 via Alpha and Delta.
Give way to the company Embraer vacating, taxi to holding point Delta 1 via Alpha Delta, Chateau 13 Whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah, so this shuttle's flight level 102 approaching ETSES there. Aaron, yeah, so we like Newcastle. It's good fun. It's a little bit different to everywhere else with having to work aircraft outside controlled airspace. So it can be quite good fun to control. Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, via Delta 1, line up and wait, runway 25.
Via Delta 1 and line up and wait, runway 025. Correction 25, easy 22 Kilo Bravo.
See, if I gave 030 now, he would remain inside controlled airspace, but if he turned a mile earlier, he'd go outside. Should have 16 Echo, flying heading 030 degrees.
Right, 030, shuttle 16 Echo.
Runner 809 Yankee, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, run 809 Yankee.
So he's not actually routing direct to Supig, I've just put that in there so I can get an estimate of where he's going to be. Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, wind southerly 2 knots, runway 25, cleared takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, easy 22 Kilo Bravo.
Dublin to Newcastle, yeah, that'd be good fun. I don't think I'd be online by the time you get here though, mate. I'm got about another half an hour, I think, before we call it a night. But yeah, somewhere like Dublin to Newcastle would be good fun. Belfast as well. Although Belfast doesn't have a SID, so possibly something to think about. Should have 16 Echo, 33 miles, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1001.
QNH 1001 and descending 4,000, shuttle 16 Echo.
Runner 809 Yankee, you've entered controlled airspace, radar control.
So was that for 809 Yankee?
Runner 809 Yankee, affirm you've entered controlled airspace, radar control.
Roger, radar control 809 Yankee.
Shuttle 17 Bravo has given himself a cheeky direct outside of controlled airspace. Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, report your passing altitude and climb now, flight level 120.
Passing through 2,500 and climb to 20 Kilo.
Runway 809 Yankee, descent altitude 2,000 feet, you cleared ILS, runway 25.
Sun 2000 feet cleared ILS runway 25 line 809, keep.
Ah, yeah, no worries, mate. Totally makes sense. I get ya. Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, route direct to Agped, Agped 1 Echo for Edinburgh.
Redirect to Agped and Agped 1 Echo arrival for Edinburgh, easy 23 Kilo Bravo.
So the Rhino 809 Yankee is establishing nicely now, that's what we want. So that easy, because there is no Agped SID. He has to climb straight out, which is a noise preferential routing. Once he hits flight level 80, we can turn. I've actually turned him very slightly early, but only by a couple of 100 feet, so we can live with that. Shuttle 16 Echo, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Shuttle 16 Echo, that was broken, say again.
Shuttle 16 Echo, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descending 3,000, 16 Echo.
We'll have to move the camera as well.
Shuttle
Shall we do
13
that?
Whiskey, we are approaching Delta 1.
Shuttle 13 Whiskey via Delta 1, line up and wait, runway 25.
Line up and wait, runway 25, Shuttle 13 Whiskey.
So we're just going to move the camera down now, just so we can watch Damo's landing, because obviously that's very important. Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, leaving control airspace deconfliction service.
Leaving airspace deconfliction service, easy 23 Kilo Bravo.
Shuttle 16 Echo, turn left, heading 360 degrees, descend to altitude 2,000 feet.
Left 360 down to 2,000 to Shuttle 16 Echo.
Shuttle 13 Whiskey, the wind 180 degrees, 2 knots, runway 25, cleared takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 25, Shuttle 13 Whiskey.
Newcastle radar, Channel 968, stand 11, FPC Delta on board, rotate 77-800, press navigation, Stansted.
Channel 968, Newcastle radar, hello, it is Charlie, you're clear to Stansted, Gurley 3 X-ray, squawk 7311.
Clear to Stansted via the Gully 3 Airfield departure, squawking 7311, Channel 968.
Channel 968, read back correct. PA is Airborne. Right now, 809 Yankee, wind 230 degrees, 3 knots, runway 25, you're clear to land.
Go land 25 right 809, keep.
There we go, making the most of the runway utilisation there. So you're the Chanix. Well, welcome in. Newcastle's busiest at 1 o'clock in the morning. Nice. Shuttle 16 Echo, turn left, heading 280 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 25.
Left 280, cleared ILS, runway 16 Echo.
He has gone, that's a shame. Ryanair is down. Shuttle 16 Echo, if you do go through the localizer, you can turn left heading 220 to establish.
We're established now, Shuttle 16 Echo.
Shuttle 16 Echo, thanks. You're just becoming number 1, there's no speed restriction.
Roger, no speed restriction, 16 Echo.
Ryanair has gone full length. Shuttle 13 Whiskey, report your passing altitude, fly heading 205.
We are passing 2,700 and fly heading 205.
That's correct. Things are bonging again, there we go. Welling will be up next. So what we're doing here is we're putting this shuttle on a heading, because otherwise those aircraft will be too close. Right now, 809 Yankee, taxi stand 5, good evening.
Stand 5, good evening, right 809 Yankee.
So what we have to do is we have to put outbounds on a heading, fly them down the western edge of the airway, and then once they're clear of traffic, we can give them a direct again. Easy 23 Kilo Bravo, my service terminates. Your frequency change approved. Suggest free call Edinburgh radar 121.205.
Leaving airspace, suggesting pre-call 121.205 Edinburgh radar. Easy 23 Kilo Bravo.
Shuttle 16 Echo, the wind 230 degrees, 3 knots, runway 25, you're cleared to land.
Clear to land, Shuttle 16 Echo.
Let's move down the runway here. Bishop, thank you very much for the Twitch follow, mate. Much appreciated. Oh, there you go, Duke. That's exactly it, mate. They saw you coming and were like, nah, not controlling that. Shuttle 13 Whiskey, climb now, flight level 150, and turn left, heading 190 degrees.
Left 190 degrees, and we are now climbing to 15,000, Shuttle 13 Whiskey.
Light Timothy, thank you very much for the Twitch follow, much appreciated. Yeah, sounds good, Bob. Oh, Bishop, nice. Do this actually in reality, and not just for a bit of a laugh. That shuttle, we can't turn them in just yet, but we'll give them a direct to Gasco shortly. Oh. Ooh, was that a bounce I saw? There we go. Nicely, there's just in the edge of the touchdown zone there. Nicely rolling out. There we go. Welcome in, Damo. You on heading 010 degrees. Echo has landed. So they are just waiting for them to level separate each other as one climbs and one descends. They will do so momentarily, although I did clear him to flight level 120, so I'm not sure why he's still descending. Got a 16 Echo, straight ahead, stand 4, good evening. Got a 16 Echo, straight ahead, stand 4, good evening.
Straight ahead, stand 4, many thanks. Good evening. Shot 16 Alpha. Correction, Echo.
Channel 6, it requests you to start stand 11.
Channel 968, stand 11, your push and start approved.
Push and start approved, stand 11, Channel 968.
Shuttle 13 Whiskey, resume on navigation direct to Gasco.
Direct Gasco, Shuttle 13 Whiskey.
Okay, clear. They're taxiing in, they're taxiing out, that's cool. We'll pick up the Shamrock 107. And we'll route them direct to Nateb, which I can't spell. There we go. Give them a routing directly towards Nateb, and then we can get them descending when we're ready. Shuttle 13 Whiskey, nothing further, your frequency change approved. Good evening.
122.8, thank you, have a good evening.
So yeah, we'll get the Aer Lingus in from the north, we'll get the Welling in from the south. I think that will likely be it for this evening, about 20 more minutes. Should work out quite nicely. This has been fun. I've enjoyed Newcastle. Newcastle's one of them airports that's just... it's just nice to control. There's no other way of describing it.
Shamrock 107 at flight level 170.
Shamrock 107, Newcastle radar. Hello, information is Delta. Confirm your aircraft type.
Aircraft type Alpha Tango 76.
Is it ATR? Cool. Shamrock 107, thank you. Route direct to Nateb, and when you are ready, descend flight level 90.
Direct to Nateb, descend when ready to 90, Shamrock 107.
That Welling has turned, which would suggest to me that he's not actually flying the heading I instructed him to fly. David, that's better than my landings, mate. My landings are terrible. Lots of traffic going up to Aberdeen as well, which is nice. You can confirm his landings are terrible. Yes. I am radar controller, not pilot, for a reason. Damo, no worries, mate. Thank you for flying in. I do appreciate it. This Welling's just descending for no reason whatsoever. Oh, I've also tagged the wrong aircraft. Zach, you better be quick, mate. We're going to do about another 20 minutes. Bob, OBS is the one you want.
Channel 968, request taxi.
Channel 968, taxi, holding point Delta 1, runway 25 via Delta.
Holding point Delta 1 via Delta, Channel 968.
I suppose the Great British Staff Up was good fun. I can't remember where I controlled for that one. Nico, hello, welcome in. What did we do for that? I actually can't remember. What is this Welling doing?
Newcastle radar, good evening. Helimed 63 Echo.
Helimed 63 Echo, Newcastle radar. Hello, QNH 1001. Pass your details.
QNH 1001. We're on the pad of the Royal Victoria Infirmary looking to lift for return back space at Teesside.
Helimed 63 Echo, Roger. You can lift at your discretion the wind 230 degrees at 3 knots, and you can track southbound not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR.
Roger, lift my discretion and track southbound not above altitude 2,000 feet. Helimed 63 Echo.
Is the double voice audio thing happening again? Yeah, it seems to appear and disappear. Like, it doesn't seem to affect everyone all of the time, which is what's really odd about it. The problem is on TikTok, it's really difficult to fix because the TikTok app doesn't work properly. You have to kind of click loads of buttons and hope something happens. If I do that, let's see if that's any better. Yeah, it's just TikTok. TikTok being TikTok. Thank you everyone for the follows over on TikTok. I do appreciate it. We will try and get to the bottom of these audio things. There seems to be different issues affect different platforms, and I fix one and then another issue appears, which makes life really difficult. At 107, fly heading 085, it's vectors ILS 25.
Flight 085, expect ILS runway 25. Channel 107.
So we're gonna speed control this welling because he's a bit all over the place. We just want to try and get him down a little bit better. Helimed 63, squawk 3730.
3730, Helimed 63 Echo.
Ah, the YouTube follower thing is working.
Squawk for Helimed 63 Echo.
Helimed 63 Echo, squawk 3730.
Apologies, 3730, Helimed 63 Echo.
Chart 107, descend flight level 80 on the heading, you're cleared to enter controlled airspace. Chart 107, descend flight level 80 on the heading, cleared to enter controlled airspace.
Descend 80, Channel 107.
Helimed 63 Echo, it's a basic service, QNH 1001. Everyone's a real aircraft, Aaron. They're all real people.
1001, Helimed 63 Echo.
That welling is text only, though, which is why you can't hear him. Oh, did I only have a slot for the first half of the Great British Staff? Well, that's possible. That is entirely possible. Yeah, so VATSIM does still permit text only. Chart 107, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1001, 30 miles to touchdown. And you're entering controlled airspace now, radar control.
Descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1001, Channel 107.
And we'll turn him left a bit more, 070. Chart 107, turn left heading 070 degrees. Why is that welling climbing?
Turn at 070, Channel 107.
Theo, we're going to about another 10-15 minutes, mate. So not much longer, I'm afraid. It's been a good few hours on here.
Connect 968 with Delta 1.
Connect 968, the wind 230 degrees, 3 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 25, Connect 968.
I'm just going to leave that welling to do his own thing at the moment. Nico, your last sweatbox is coming up on Wednesday. You'll be fine, mate. The thing with sweatbox is if you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. There's always another opportunity. So don't worry about it. So the Chanex is now taking off. Which way are we looking? We're looking towards the terminal, aren't we? Let's spin the camera around. Just watch the end of the runway for a minute. So, I'll be honest, I actually joined VATSIM directly as an S3. Chart 107, descent to altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent 3,000, Channel 107.
So I got a rating on another network for many years, which I was very lucky to be able to transfer over. It's nowhere near as easy nowadays. That guy's airborne, isn't he? Yeah. Cool. Let's see how this Welling lands. Shark 107, turn right, heading 170 degrees.
Turn right, heading 170, Shark 107.
Channel 968, report your passing altitude and climb now, flight level 130.
VATSIM 2600 will climb now, circle 130, Channel 968.
So, Bishop, if you are a real controller, so not including air traffic control assistance, I believe there is a fast track process. I don't know if it still exists in the UK. I believe they might have removed it, but elsewhere I know it still exists. Alf, hello mate, welcome in. Theo, you don't necessarily need to file a flight plan. Shark 107, turn right heading 200 degrees. When established, localize over runway 25, descend with the glide path.
Turn right, heading 200, descend with the glide path when established, South 107.
Ah, there we go. Thanks, Epic. I did wonder if that was the case. So yeah, it makes no difference if you're a real-world controller in the UK anymore. You still have to go through the same process. Element 63 Echo, you're cleared to enter the T-side control zone on your present track, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR.
Roger, cleared to enter the T-side controller space on present track, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, Helimote 63 Echo.
We are indeed at Newcastle. Just for a little bit longer. This Shamrock will be the last one for us. So that Chanix is on the track, that's fine. Yeah, we'll get this Airlinks ATR in, then we're going to call it a night. If you've not already, please do jump in the Discord, !Discord. In the chat should get you a link to the Discord server. If not, you can head to streamingatc.live. That will load up my website. From there, you'll be able to get into Discord. Chanix 968, there's nothing further. Frequency change approved. Goodbye.
Frequency change approved, Chanix 968. Have a good evening.
So, Joe, once I log off, because there's no one else covering Newcastle, that's it. There's just no more ATC. And you use the advisory frequency, or Unicom as it used to be called, 122.8, and you just announce your intentions to other aircraft in the vicinity. If somebody else wanted to log on, we could have a handover of controllers, and I would obviously pass the baton to them, so to speak. They would take over, and it would just be seamless for the pilots. They wouldn't know the difference. And then it would just be a different voice speaking. Shamrock 107, wind 230 degrees, 3 knots, 25, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25, Shamrock 107.
Aaron, as a pilot, absolutely not. I don't want to say you can just jump on and fly, because although that is true, it's not quite as simple as that. You do need to know what you're doing, but you can effectively just jump on and fly. Joe, no worries, mate. Thank you for popping in. We will go and raid someone in a minute. We'll go say hi to someone. Just looking at who we could go and raid. I think it's just wording changes by VATSIM in the US as sort of the overarching control for VATSIM. The overarching policy set has just changed. It really doesn't matter. Some people get really annoyed about it, but there's one of the reasons why I just say frequency change approved, because I can't be bothered with the arguments. Aaron, so yeah, to join VATSIM, there is an exam to start with, but that exam is open book. You can research the questions as you're doing them, but yeah, it's just important that you pass that exam, just so you understand how VATSIM works, basically. Helimed 63 Echo, entering controlled airspace, radar control.
Radar control, Helimed 63 Echo.
Nico, so I have Heathrow ground. I do need to work on my tower and approach endorsements for Heathrow. I'll just be honest, I just don't have the time at the moment, and there's plenty of other good fun things to do, such as what we've done tonight here on Newcastle. This has been really good fun. The thing with Heathrow is if it gets really, really busy, I don't have time to talk to anyone. And for me, that makes the stream really boring. I don't know if anyone else feels the same. But yeah, so oops, we forgot to pan the camera and I got sidetracked. There you go, Aer Lingus ATR has landed. We'll get them taxied in. I can't actually remember where Helimed 63 is based. Charlotte 107, taxi straight ahead, stand 3, good evening.
Taxi straight ahead, stand 3, thanks, bye-bye.
Down near North Allerton. Bulls Cliff, is it that? Okay. All stations, Newcastle radar is closing. My service terminates. Your frequency change is approved. That's all stations. Newcastle is closing. Frequency change approved. Right. Let's give that a go. We'll call that a day there. Huge thanks to everyone that has popped in this evening. Really do appreciate it. As I say, streaming ATC.live or !Discord in the chat will get you a link to the Discord server, or you can find it in my bio on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. We will be back on Wednesday evening from 7 o'clock. But having said that, I am going to do a flight tomorrow. We're going to go up to Bergen, I think, in Norway. Jump on Discord and we'll have a chat about that if you want to come with. For now, those of you over on Twitch, what we're going to do is we're going to go and raid someone called Flights with Joel. I have no idea who Flights with Joel is, but they are doing a charity stream. So we're going to go and say hello to them. But for now, thank you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I will see you later in the week. Bye-bye.